Good morning, Chris and Mary. As you can see here live on scene, the engine ladder is still extended over this warehouse, which the roof has collapsed in. They're still monitoring for any hot spots, and there is some smoke still billowing from it, much less smoke than what they were experiencing before. And that's what the fire chief says was the real issue here this morning, getting through the smoke and getting into these buildings to put out the flames. In this cell phone video, you can see flames and smoke billowing from a warehouse on 1st Street in Passaic, New Jersey. The fire, which started just after 10 p.m., burned for 3 hours and sent thick black smoke billowing through the surrounding neighborhood. Passaic Mayor Hector Laura arrived on scene and took to Facebook, warning residents to take precaution.
Close your windows. Make sure you're not letting all that smoke inside of your house as we continue to do the work here. The smoke is obviously right now one of the biggest challenges.
Inside the warehouse, food products were being stored along with propane tanks, posing a hazard to firefighters working to drown out the flames. As the fire spread, the roof of the warehouse collapsed and flames traveled to a neighboring apartment building facing Market Street. All 13 units were evacuated.
The 5 in the back of the building did have some fire damage. Those were the ones that were right next to where the fire was coming out of the main fire building, and the fire went up the wall, got into some of the windows. So those apartments are a little worse damaged, but again, the sprinklers did a good job of keeping the fire in check and not letting it spread throughout the rest of that building.
Back here live, you can see this is still an active scene. Firefighters monitoring to make sure that all of the hot spots are out. But the fire chief does tell us the fire has been placed under control. 2 firefighters had minor injuries during this firefight. They are expected to be okay. As for those 13 families who were displaced, they're now at City Hall, and they will not be able to get back into their apartments for at least the next few days. Surrounding 5 blocks in this neighborhood are without electricity. We're live in Passaic. Magdalena, Doris, CBS 2 News.